Good morning, people. Welcome to your morning stream on YouTube. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is about to bucket it down outside. It looks sort of like orangey outside at the moment. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. There's also a fly that's been on the window outside for literally 20 minutes now. I think it's sleeping. I think it's sleeping. I don't know. I don't want to bang the window and wake it up, poor thing. Might be tired. But I feel like it's going to get eaten. But there's a spider's web right next to it. So I feel like it might get eaten if I don't wake it up. I feel bad. But I hope you're all good. Welcome in. I hope you are all good. Todd, good morning. Francois, how are you, sir? I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're good. James also, how are you, mate? Davey, welcome in. Muslim Dan, I hope you're good. Charlie, how are you, sir? Welcome in, welcome in. FIFA Gaming HD, how you doing? How are you on Xbox? Do you have any issues with games at the moment? I'm on at the moment. Ross, how you doing, dude? Hope you're good. I hope you're very, very good. Very good fun. I've been doing so many walkouts. I've not been able to, really. Good morning. Good morning. It's so weird, right? It looks like the nighttime streams. Normally at this time of day, there's a fresh light coming in. So you can really, really see me. Like, but I'm having to use a proper lighting this morning because it doesn't feel like the way it is. But yeah, basically, Silvers last night banged. Absolutely banged. They were incredible. The Major League, again, have been a bit flat. But the minor leagues have done really, really well. Like, really, really well. Simey. Let me put this here. Put that there. 6'5", so wow. As are you 6'5"? 6'5". Jesus Christ. Imagine being 6'5". Sean's 6'3", and I'm still like getting neck ache looking up at him. And I'm how he did. Guys, I had 2 streams today. Things you'd love to see. Things you'd love to see. I made the tough decision last night in regards to Ripley. It's impossible, in my opinion. There's too resistant to change. So yeah, I think we'll be looking elsewhere. It feels quite shit, I'm not going to lie, because I don't like feeling like I failed something. But at the same time, you can't help people that don't want to be helped. Doors are hazards. Get like them, bang your heads. What do you think about the red card for England? I think rugby's coming. Yeah, I think it was soft. I think it was soft, and I think I get all the concussion stuff in sport, but sport does have an element of risk attached to it, and I feel like we're removing all the risk attached to it. Now, I'm not saying don't do something about concussion. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is there has to be a balance between people with genuine head injuries. Like genuine head injuries, and those people who have just taken a knock. Ross, a lot of them bounced overnight, that's why. I think we've got something coming today. Lows overnight. Like, I was watching on the web app, I saw loads of them up way higher than they've been for a while. Mass spectrum for you guys, some vitamin C, Vindaloo, rest back from... my glands are a little bit swollen. Harrison's been ill. So my glands are a little bit swollen, so I'm hoping they settle. I really can't be afforded to get ill. My body cannot fight an infection. The homemade is 6'11". My granddad was 6'7", I think. My uncle was 6'4". 6'11". He's a basketball player. Honestly, could have been in small amount of upper limit, not feeling like a try. 6'3" is tall. 6'3" is really tall. What's with 80k? So you see, I'm listing up these silvers now. You should be buying silvers from the market, basically. So, silver... I wish I had Pro League as the example, because they're always like discount price. So watch, discount price. No. Discount price, no. Discount price. So I go to here, basically. If I were you, I go to the end. I compare price on what you've got there. That's not compare price, that is. And see if there's any that you can buy and list them back up for what they're worth. For more profit, basically. That's what you should be doing right now. Shanklin, no profit there. There. No profit there. And if you find that, basically, where there's Pro League's dead, move to a different league SBC. So look towards, like, I don't know. CSL's been pretty good recently. Look how low they got last night. This is mental. And again, flick through. So that one there, for example, 200 coins, you can't really go wrong on. List that up for 500 for an hour or two, it should sell. Vujinovic, again, same thing. Just keep doing it, basically. That's what you need to do. Anything that's discard price, just invest in, really. What, 86 version for 25k? Which one? So the 37k is astounded. Yeah, honestly, they've all bounced. Sports fan, dad is 6'6", twin 6'8". Older brother 6'9". Cousin Spinal 6'6". Food bills for family gatherings are insane. I don't know Sean, honestly. I've never met anyone like Sean. Sean can put food away like nothing I've ever seen. What to do 300k special cards, without a doubt. Special card trading is what you want to do, bro. So special. Shadow. So this is a very slow way of doing it because you haven't got the website. The website's what you need in terms of doing it quicker. But go to 50 match minute, compare price. On the website, it's got the prices there for you. So that 94.5 is a buy. List that up for 105. Basically, you're buying chemistry styles with position change. Sorry, playing players with position changes or chemistry styles on them and lifting them back onto the market again. That even as a 36k is a buy. You should be able to get 42 for him. That even as there's a buy at 32, 36. You should be able to get 42. For fantasy, I know. I don't know if it's like a fantasy football style thing. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. But that's what I do for 100k. I say it all the time and I repeat it. If you subscribe to the site, you'll make millions of coins because all the work is done for you. All the prices, everything is automatically done for you. Yeah, I felt gutted last night. I sort of sent the message saying it's impossible for me basically to work if people don't want to change. There's nothing I can do. But I'm not going to let it affect my mental state. And there are plenty of clubs out there that'd be happy for the work and the investment. What they've allowed to do basically is two managers. One actually, because Danny's fine. Danny is a good person. They've let two managers basically in total to dictate the terms of how the club operates. And I won't be a part of that. Allowing someone to run the club basically over us. I can't do it. And the club's got a committee. And certain players on the committee, and I don't agree with that either. Players shouldn't be on the committee because they have loyalties to managers, which make it impossible to do anything basically. Players should not be involved in the boardroom. It's as simple as that. Please, Arsenal Liverpool. You guess if they're 2-1 to Liverpool, no opposite draw would be great. I mean, Arsenal are looking good, mate. They played very, very well the other day. It was a joy to watch them. I don't rate Martinelli. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Call him Noodles 6'11". Noodles. I don't rate Martinelli at all. I think if you compare him to the youngsters that are at Arsenal right now, he isn't at the level of the other youngsters, in my opinion. But it's coming together. Erdegaard's looking like an absolute bargain. As they can go to the website, but no, I'm going to put him in a pot basically. This isn't me over. More than that, man. This isn't it over. I'm going to go to another club. I'm going to speak to clubs. I'm going to go to multiple clubs and see what the structure's like. Be involved in the clubs a little bit and see what they're saying, and then have another club. So it's all going to go to clubs. But it's, yeah, it has to be the right move now, and it's disappointing for me. I'm really sad about it because that club has got an unbelievable amount of potential, but I cannot and I will not offset my morals. I can't do it. They're my morals and I always have them, and the basic morals in football for me are everything's done as a meritocracy, done on merit. There's honesty, there's openness, and there's fairness, and that isn't the case with that management team in charge. The chairman has walked away, as have I, because neither of us feel we can work under the conditions that are there. Yeah, they are starting to rise, Matt, mate. They are starting to rise. But yeah, the chairman already walked away, and I've stepped back. And it's a shame. There are some superb people at that club. Unbelievable people at that club. But it's just not... I won't compromise my morals for anything. My morals are my morals and they remain the same. But there's loads of clubs. I spoke to a lot of clubs before I got involved with Ripley. Like a lot of clubs I was involved with and talking to. This Watkins is a buy. 56. 54. If anyone wants that card, it's a buy. Watkins, this up for 55 will sell today. Can't fit myself saying treat yourself. I appreciate it, Matt. I must have seen Matt's message. I appreciate it. It's just a bit it's a bit sad because there's some great people in that club and some great footballers, but they don't realise they're being taken for a ride. How's your info, guys? Who said that? Hello, yes, Silver Aries made it start the 584k Thursday now, just over 830k. I love that. It's 200k spent. I love that. I love that. It's sick, right, Match? The silver area on the website is unbelievable. How's Jeden doing? He's smashing it. He's smashing it. It's been me and him. It's been hard with me and him because the way that he done it maybe wasn't the best way of doing it. So it's been a sort of a few weeks of a bit of feeling a bit upset at certain things. But we're coming back now. We're getting on with it. Life has to move forward. A few flew last night. Keep an eye out and so we're happy to profit. It doesn't matter because I'm here. I appreciate it, Dave, mate. Listen, it is what it is. I have to make the right. I won't ever sacrifice my morals. And I spent a lot of time. I spent a lot of my time. Yeah, a lot of my time teaching Sean about morals and respect for himself and stuff like that. And he said to me yesterday, he said, after everything you've said to me, are you not doing the same thing yourself now? Hanging on to something with no respect for yourself or whatever. Like, you have your morals and what you've done here is incredible. But if this was me, you'd be saying to me to step back away from it. He said, so why aren't you? And he was right. Completely right. And then when you want to argue with something, you're like, actually, I can't argue with that because if I look at it objectively, it's exactly what's happening. Gabby's only good in the fast breaks, not much in defensive press. Yeah, ESR. I prefer ESR by a mile. I prefer ESR. Without a doubt. 400k on Xbox. Watching right now, tier 3 on the website. I said, I'd look at the live filters in the Discord for certain. Special cards are amazing right now, but silver cards are very, very low right now. The silver area is superb, but I would look under specials, exactly what Dave just said. Tier 3 and Tier 1. Look under specials and look under the Tier 3 bot. You can't really go wrong with those, mate. Mate, Shaw's is discard price now. Why on earth? This card's still infinitely usable. Still an infinitely usable card. I was making how bad COVID is horrendous. COVID is absolutely horrendous. People don't realise how bad it is. It's horrendous. It's also the after effects of it. The after effects are absolutely brutal. Thank you to everyone in it, by the way. We've already nearly hit 50 people watching. It was 10:15 in the morning. If you are enjoying it, please do click the like button. It does make a massive difference to the channel. It helps us to get recommended and such likes and such likes. It does make a massive difference. Getting those tips from you, boss, while we end up saying the same thing. I mean, you know by now. To a degree, the problem with the club is it's I'm going to sound harsh, but it's quite obvious a change that's needed in the club. So essentially, a club needs to be run. It needs to be run by the board and the committee. The people that are up the top of a football club need to run that club. The management are concerned with the management of the team on game day. That's what they're there for. Training and match days. They're there for that reason. The problem with Ripley is the management are involved to a degree at board level, and there's a lot of friends that are mates with each other and stuff like that, which is a problem. A lot of the committee members that are there, quite a few of them don't do any work but still want to say. So basically the plan was, from all those of us that do work hard, in the summer reassess the whole structure and sort it out. But what I can't do is tell people to go and buy into a club and sponsor a club and whatnot that I don't believe in right now myself. Like, I can't do that personally. Much, I love that, bro. I love that. The silver is amazing. Do I still use low mode on the website for specials? For now, you can do. As long as you know what you're doing, you should be alright either way, mate. Kobe Bay touched me, but after I got rid of it, gym training pretty heavily in the middle of the round, but water in my lungs. It's actually, yeah, so that's where it gets glassy in your lungs. Your lungs get quite glassy, and that's part of what happens. 2 seconds. It sounds like that's a face for cricket. Fathers coaches put their son's best position in friends from their clubs to bring a role on the website for no reason. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Basically, the biggest problem that I had was we signed my brother from the level above. He was playing relatively consistently at that level. And he was told basically, come down to our level, we need to stay up, so you'll start week in, week out. They signed Sean, and as they did that, one of their friends became available. So they brought him in instead, played him, and he's an okay player, but he's nothing special. Sean queried it with them, and they said to Sean that he is guaranteed a start no matter what happens, not Sean, the other player. So which I couldn't agree with. And then they talked about other players being guaranteed a start. Then Sean was like, no, not a chance. And then deregistered Sean from the club. Loads of stuff happened, basically, and the board didn't step up and do anything about it. And so you can't, as a club, you physically cannot move forwards with people like that are involved in the club. Just cannot work. Look, now that's why you're here. Yeah, Yellen's done that wrong then. Yo, guys, I've just seen that as well. I saw the UC thing yesterday, mate. I saw that, mate. That's completely fine. Az, don't stress too much about it, though. That's annoyed me, though. That's really annoyed me. That's really, really annoyed me that that's like that. Because that's a basic thing that someone should make sure that they know what they're doing. Trying to understand fully how to use live field specials files. I'm hit and miss on them. Have you watched the video guides on specials, mate? So what's going on, man? How you doing, Matt? It's just... The problem that I've got with it is I could sit there. If they said to me, listen, in the summer, bluntly, I want the managers gone. I don't believe that the managers should have the say that they're having at the moment. I don't agree with it one bit. If they said to me, listen, they're staying for the final 4 games of the season as we try to stay up. We're probably not going to, but we try to stay up. End of the season, though, the whole project is starting with the way you set it out. We're going to elect the board properly and do everything. Then I could potentially get on board with it. But it wasn't done like that. And it was basically they're staying and then we'll assess it at the end of the 4 games. And I won't be told to wait. I won't be told to wait and see what happens. No one has the right to tell me to wait and see how it's going when I'm putting a lot of money and time into the club. That's something that I won't accept. There needs to be a plan moving forward. And there isn't, basically. And that's the issue. Learning especially overall, I love the website, especially now Silver's area. I love that much. Match has been here for a fair while, to be fair. Match, watch the specials guide, basically, but be in the streams so I can help you in the streams, mate. Morning, Lucas. How are you? Welcome in, mate. Thinking of acquiring the site again because for once a coin is spare and usually a no coin, but now 1.2 you should do, men, because that 1.2 gets turned into a lot. It gets turned into a lot. Yeah, so Match, if the market's slow on PS4, which it can be, 6 PM is your really good time to get involved, but a lot of the time, it comes down to a bit of common sense as well. So let's say, for example, you're flicking through, yeah? And you're finding it hard to pick up cards. It could well be that the market's too high. So then you can go, actually, if the market's really, really high, can I adjust my buy prices slightly? So when you flick through, you go, right, our buy price for Christensen might be 40,000 coins. Because he's been on average of that, but he might have boosted in the last 24 hours, which we can't account for. So you go through and go, hang on, cheapest on the market's 53 right now, so I might be able to buy him at 48, for example. There's a 50 there, which isn't terrible. And you'll slowly but surely learn that there are different prices that they can be bought at. You'll start to learn, actually, I can be bought at this price, that price. There's a lot more to it. Hello, Plane. I'm good. How are you, sir? Best time to buy Moments Roy Keane. He's down 50k from last night. Ready? Hold off for now, Ben. Wait until the new promo, I'd say. Like, I really wanted to try Moments Nedved. I really want to try him, but I'm not willing to buy him just yet. 164. 164 Mane striker is really good. It's annoying that I can't put him up because if you hit him buying cards, but you get 185 on him easily every time. Yeah, Todd, it's exactly that. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned. The day before, when I was told that they were firing the managers, I was like, this is good because the club has realised it needs change. And I was like, brilliant, this is great. I can give the club all my time. We push on, basically. Then the next day when I found out it had changed, it wasn't the guy that wanted them gone, agree with me. It wasn't him. It was other members. And I thought to myself, you have literally gone, you've condemned the club, basically. Because all these lads that you're allowing to run this club are all going to leave the moment we go down. The moment. And for me personally, I'd love to hang on. A lot of people said, well, hang on and see what happens in the season. And if things don't go well, then sort of get back involved when you've got that ability. And I said, well, no. If I'm not back in that situation, I can't. I need to be able to go, do you know what? I've got this Fekir centre mid hunter. Someone buy that. You'll get 36, 37 for him. That Fekir centre mid hunter, buy him. You'll get 36, 37 for him. Easily. Someone buy him now. But it just, it's just sad. It's just really, really sad because I don't think they realise that there's a lot of nice people in that club, but they're being led astray by a management team that are pretending they care. No worries, Ben. No worries, mate. Struggling for time these days because you're running business, family business, so I guess I'm listening properly. Think it's a bit tidy to focus. All it is, Match, is like, I think sometimes there is a level, because you've sort of started to know what you're doing. The website's there to make sure that no one ever loses coins. You'll always make profit by using the site, alright? But some people that have been there for a bit longer will be able to start realising, well, actually, the market's a little bit higher right now. So that 48k that I actually probably could buy at 50k because the nearest one is 56k. Do you see what I mean? They start to go, I can buy a little bit above that. It's a guidance of the price that I want to pay. And that's what can happen. Because there's only so much that the site can track all the prices. But if we were to be really, really relaxed about the prices, you guys would struggle to not lose coins, basically. And that's not what we're here for. It's finding a balance, basically. Have been shooting a while. Sister got COVID, not feeling great, stayed at home. Hope she feels better soon, mate. But I hope you're well, dude. Sorry to the first, but I'm happy my Leonte's getting an upgrade. I mean, to be fair, I was stunned by it. Should we jump on your Xbox when you're shouting these deals out? We try now. I'll try it up if I can. Has anyone bought that Fekir? Did anyone buy him? Good. Well, your bandsman guys are getting an upgrade. I never understood. I didn't understand at the beginning of the season, and I don't understand now why Rangnick came in. I didn't get it then, and I don't get it now. Guess what I did do yesterday, though? Guess what I did do yesterday for the first time in however long we booked a holiday. We're going to Spain. I decided that I need to get some of my life back, so we're going to Spain in July. I decided that time was now. I'm going to Spain. So we're going on holiday, which I'm excited about. So as long as my immune system holds up, which it should do. But I've not had a holiday for donkeys now. Hello, Jason. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Long time did not join. That's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. I think everyone's a little bit FIFA fatigued at the moment, if I'm being entirely honest. By the way, those of you that are site subscribers, the prices on all these investments are in the Club Stock Guide. They're in the Club Stock Guide. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. Yeah, right. It is a difference in time. But then again, if you are doing that, you should look at bids, mate. If you're doing it that way, look at bids. Because you can't really go wrong if you're getting bids. They're very easy to pick up in different time zones. It's a lot harder to get bids in the UK. Between Silver League SBC, best time to buy and sell them. Lucas, it was in the video. It was all explained in the video. Everything was explained. Everything was explained in the video in great detail. For God's sake.
Me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what
I think we saw the Yomi, I think, over what we did this morning, but... I think Bashish rise more just because he's fodder. I buy him as, basically as fodder. But I just think he can't really get any lower than what he is because of his rating. So there's no real risk in buying him. There's no real risk in buying him at all, so that's why I bought him. Is this a Van Bergen from last year with a 5-star week for it? Yeah, it is. See, look, it's a Major League. I did this last night on purpose. Some of them have done really well, to be fair. But Major League just are not good. They're just really not good for buying. Like, you're making profit in the long term. But the minor leagues I'm doubling up on. Look, like, it's terrible. It's shockingly bad. I'm in Turkey end of May and Egypt end of July. Love that. Love that. We're going to Lorette. I love Lorette. Turkey end of May, July. Who do you think is going up from Division 2? It's really close now. What do you mean, League 2? Mate, honestly, it could be anyone. I don't even want to make a prediction. It could be anyone. It's completely bottlenecked. I don't think it'll be us. I think it's starting to catch up with us a little bit. We've got quite a small squad. But if someone had said we get to Wembley this season, I think everyone would have taken it. It's not marquee matchups today, it's marquee matchups tomorrow. If I trade it for one day, how much money do you think you can make? It all depends on how many coins I'm starting with. There's more to it than just if you trade for a day, how much will you make? There's a lot more to it than that. The most I've made in a day, just from standing start, was about 1 million, 1.5 million at basic level. That's not including any investments. There's been times in a day where I've sold investments off and made like 5 million, 6 million, but that's not pure trading. That's investments being sold off. Oh, you told yesterday content? Yeah, Martin, yeah. It is indeed, bro. Made a lot of profit selling them already this morning. A lot of profit. See, I said the team week can come in at 6 PM. His one spot is finally going to get upgraded. So the compensation situation. So if you've got a moment, so if you've got a moments card in your pick, you've got another pick. If you didn't get a moments card in your pick, you didn't get another pick. It's a bit of a piss take. Yo, Captain, how you doing, dude? When should you buy Alves, and is it good to buy 87, 84 current team of the weeks? The team of the weeks have gone up a little bit recently, not masses. Alves is sort of in and out around now, I'd say. It's a difficult one with him. He's a right back. the trend this year has been they get low Monday, Tuesday and start climbing from there. But it's different because he's a right back. It's not as easy to predict. I've been extremely lucky during COVID getting away. Had to reschedule a few trips, managed to get away 5 times. I like that. The reason I've not gone away is because of the danger in terms of being around people. But what I've done is I'm going by train to Spain. I don't fly. I don't like flying anyway. So I'm going by train. I've got a first class. I've got my own seat to go to Paris on Eurostar. And then Paris down to Girona. So I've got on the first class, get my own seat and keep myself to myself, basically. And then we've got an apartment out there rather than the hotel, so I'm not around people. So that's why. Did a couple of moves, top 3 think you'll still get playoffs. I think that's probably about right. Pendu is short, yeah, but of course heads up against us low. He's been late for 2 weeks, really 15k PS, could have bought him for 11k. Had 1.4 million 84 Janjumus. You think I have enough money in them to actually be worth waiting? I think you're right to wait, Plane. I think you're right to wait. The reason the investments are good in terms of team of the weeks and informs and whatnot, that I've said before, it's if you ain't got time to trade, if you can't be bothered to sit there and hammer out all the trades, especially if you're on the website, right, and you're like, right, I want to make coins, but I don't want to sit there and do specials, bang, I'll just go invest and leave it there. Get a new Team 1 pack there as well, Pax Nuno Mendes. Yeah, there's a chance, Martin, you won't. They must have picked anyone that opened it, I agree, but they're just going to ignore it now. They're going to go, we've done our thing, goodbye. They just won't reference it at all now. They'll just blank it completely. I can guarantee that now. They're just going to be like, yeah, well, deal with it. They'll completely nightly just ignore the fact that it was even a thing. I can guarantee it. You taking the first double decker from train from Lyon? It's so chill and the views are unbelievable. No, so I go St Pancras to Gare du Nord and then go across the city to Gare de Lyon and then Gare de Lyon. It's a double decker TGV, but it goes from. I don't get it from Lyon. I get it from Gare de Lyon in Paris, and then we come down around via Perpignan. I've done it a fair few times. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a double decker train, and we're going to first class. It's like an armchair, right? So you can have your planes. I don't care, man. It's literally an armchair about this wide, massive, massive armchair that you sit and chill in. And then you've got a bar on the train. I get to stop off in Paris for lunch, and then everyone else is going via Ryanair. And I'm like, you can take your Ryanair flight, your crampness and whatnot, and I'll have my lovely train. I don't think so, man. Oh yeah, Gare de Lyon, yeah, James, yeah, that is it, yeah. That's where we're getting it from, yeah. We're not getting it from Lyon because that's played, but Gare de Lyon, yeah. TGV duplex. Yo, Daniel, how you doing, man? I'm good. What do you mean, what's on tonight? What do we mean, my friend? I've still got these bronzes from yesterday that I haven't sold yet. Arsenal versus Liverpool prediction. I'm going to go for... I said draw earlier on, so I think I'm going to stick with that. A draw, I think. I think I've got to go draw. I have to go with a draw. Alright guys, and so we've been sending silvers, and more silvers are just sold. And yeah, we're not far from where we were at, and we've got a ton of silvers left to sell. Like, we have got loads and loads. We've got 88 cards listed currently, as it is selling, plus loads more silvers to go later on. One definite note that I found with these silvers, I'm always right when I say it, avoid the major leagues. You don't make anywhere near enough coins for major leagues. You might make 200-300 coins a card, but you can make double that for minor league stuff. So it is... I thought I'd try to make the major league this time, and we're making profit, but it's not as much as I think we possibly could have made. But ideally, we're still going to be plus 200k at some point today once we get everything sold off. So we're still in a very, very good position, very good place. If you'd have offered me this a day ago, I'd have said, yeah, brilliant, fantastic, good supply, good everything. So we'll keep going, we'll keep selling. I'll see you soon. How's it take on train? So it's 2 hours basically from here to Paris. I stop off and have like a steak lunch in Gare de Lyon station, and then 6 hours down to Spain. So the way that I work it out with everyone is, I leave London at 9 o'clock, 9:30ish, whatever, for my journey. So 9 o'clock's when I leave London. Everybody else that I know that's flying at 6 will leave London at about 2 o'clock. So there's about a 5 hour difference there. But 3 hours of my time is my stopover in Paris. So it's not that bad. What league's considered minor league? Oh, it's not. That's not it. You tell me, Lucas. You tell me what are the minor leagues on this game. No, Martin, I agree with you. I think everyone should have got one. Took the way to Barcelona because finance is not flying. It's much more relaxing. Exactly. So I used to vape. So I used to, like, at every station you can get off and have a vape. It's much more chill than flying. I don't fly, so I was like, nope. I couldn't enjoy my holidays because I really didn't enjoy flying. So I was like, nope, no more, not doing it. So we did the train or whatever. And Harrison prefers it, but as long as he gets to, he doesn't care. I go by myself. I let everyone else get what they want, where they want to get there, and I'll get trained. I don't care. I love it. Through downtown high winds, plane landed sideways, PTSD. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you remember this, but it was a plane that skidded off the runway at Heathrow coming in from China. When I was younger, I was on that plane. And that gave me, like, massive fear of flying when we skidded off the runway there. I've had, like, two or three really bad experiences of flying. One of them, we were flying back from Kavos, funny enough. And the plane we had was leased to Thompson. It was Aurelia Airlines. They'd leased it to Thompson or Thomas Cook, I can't remember who went with. We hit such bad turbulence, the plane was really old, starts like pits with like falling off the wings, no exaggeration. The plane was massively damaged in the turbulence. When we landed, we realised how bad things were, like the tail fin had damage to it, the actual wings themselves had damage to it. Then we found out afterwards the plane company were banned from flying in the UK, so they shouldn't be allowed to lease them that plane, if that makes sense, because the planes weren't fit for purpose. So I was just like, nah, not a chance. Train's probably cheaper, no. Train's more expensive. So my return Eurostar to Paris was 80 quid. And my return first class on the train from Paris to Girona was 130, but that was first class, so 210 in total. Whereas everyone else was flying, it's costing them 80 quid. But if I went second class, it get down to about 160-ish. So it's not a massive difference. How can you not have an idea of what major league on this game is and minor league is, Lucas? How can you physically not have an idea? You must have an idea of what a major league is on this game and what a minor league is on this game. So we're making silver, let's make up to 870k. Silver specials at that point then, watch. Keep doing your silvers. Do specials. With your leftovers, do silvers. Specials, silvers. If you're tier 3, use the bot. You'll do that in like 3 or 4 days. Got a class trip booked for September. Bratislava, Vienna, Budapest. All extremely close together. Get a river cruise down the Danube to Vienna for Bratislava, then change to Budapest. I love that. No, you can, Jason. That's not true. You can. Some cards will be lower. Some cards will be more. There's going to be 6 of you in here. Thank you to everyone that's coming to the stream in the morning. We're trying to be consistent in the stream. But if you are enjoying it, it does make a massive difference. If you can click the like button, it helps us to grow. Can the flight come to Arrowhead? No, I'll get the boat over, mate. I'll do the cruise over to New York. You have to fly to come for beers in Australia, though, bro. I mean, kind of. That fly's still there. There he is. Just wait now. There's a spider right next to him. I don't want to get eaten. I was buying grabbing merch. Rose to knockouts 50k last night. It seemed really low. Do you think it'll go back up much? A lot of these cards have gone down just because they're meh. Like, it's difficult. In my opinion, you're better off going for... If you're going to go for investments and buys, go for stuff that's for the price right now, because it will climb. Can't wait for Season Rewards this Thursday. Finally, Elite Rewards. I love that, Martin. Swear there's no CSO card and PS that's higher than 300 quid. No, there are. So on PS, Major Leagues are better. Major Leagues are better than Minor League. On Xbox, Minor League are better than Major League. But there are cards in the Minor Leagues that are way better overall. Like, way, way, way better. But this is frustrating the life out of me because it is... I never normally buy League SBC stuff. Like, I never normally buy League SBC stuff. On Sean's account, but I'm having to today. Could always swim, bro. Only takes like 500. Yeah, I could swim. Get me nice and fit. I've got really swollen glands this morning. Has Lema got down to fodder price yet? Well, it's not that you got to find them, Jason. It's more that you do it, and just as naturally they'll come about. So Lema has got down to fodder price. Imagine the sweat. I mean, yeah. Foot trading day out all the time. That's actually a shout. That's genuinely a shout. Yeah, that is a problem. Anytime you give everyone a mass investment filter, usually it tends to be people that ruin it by buying too many of the same cards and listing them all at once. A lot of people say this card's amazing. I don't see it. I don't get it. But a lot of people say this card is mad. Like, mad. I just can't see it. Everyone said they remind him of, like, Lam, the way he moves. You can buy fodder moment cams and 5 for gold rares. But it's not... They keep getting packed. The reason why I prefer cards like promo cards is they have a finite amount of supply. Eventually they stop being in packs. They stop being in packs eventually, so you know there's not going to be any more of them being packed. Will I do Mbappe? I said no to this, but I may change my mind. I might grind to it as part of a series. Yeah, Jason, so on PS you are better going for Major League, definitely. Trade the most easy way to say, bid min price, a guarantee sell, 100 coin of something grind. Listen, Martin, if it makes you profit, it makes you profit. That's all that matters. That's the whole point. Like, don't let anyone tell you, oh, this way is better making coins than that way or whatever. There are ways that someone might go, right, actually, I prefer to do that, or I prefer to do that. But don't let anyone tell you that your way is worse than theirs. Like, not how it works. That's what it's all called. Tell Dan I bring the weed, mate. You did that in Shrewsbury. When we went to Shrewsbury, bought the weed. I don't do any of that stuff, but I used to. Back when I was younger. Don't forget, if any of you are new around here, it's massively appreciated if you can drop a sub on the channel. We are growing all the time. All the time. It's over time to go to the NFL London games and I'll be there. Love that. Wait, Ross, are you? Ross, are you UK based? That's where you are. I'm sorry, Mum. Yeah, Martin, but that's good. If you find a trading method that can't lose your coins, that's a no-brainer. You crack on with that. You make sure you keep doing it. This is why I like this at the moment. These FUT birthdays, you can't really go wrong on. You can't really go wrong at all. Because 88 rated fodder's about this price anyway. It's not doing NBA games London, that'd be sick. I said this before, but that 25's gonna be gone, isn't it? Yeah, of course he is. I've never been able to get into NBA. NFL I love, but I've never been able to get into NBA. I waste too much money on it. On what? Game, leagues, you won't pay us, but after Silver Prime, my cards never got higher than discard. They will climb again. They will climb again. Answer me. Conrad Lima. How is that just sat there for 25k? Sat there for like 30 seconds. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Glasgow, mate. I thought, yeah, about to say your name is as Scottish as it comes. I thought you were UK based. F1 Drive to Survive. No, I can't. I genuinely cannot engage with any of the F1 stuff at the moment. Like, even the race this weekend, I'm just like, after last year, I'm just so disillusioned by it. The report comes out this weekend, and it's expected to announce that basically Hamilton was robbed. Massey got it badly wrong, because we all know that already, basically. And the FIA have said basically that if the appeal had been, if Mercedes had progressed with the appeal, then they would have won the appeal. What would have happened is another matter, but what about Europa League Conference Road to the final? Flip, it's alright, Felice, but I don't like that personally. I don't like that at all. The only good thing you can do is when the Champions League games are on, right? Let me show you something that happened last night. People never learn. Let's look at Verissimo first. So look at this, right? Verissimo 32k, 32k, right? So 20,000 coins yesterday, and then after games last night up to 34k, and he can't get upgraded. Lodi. Was it 132 up to 159 after the game before people realised he couldn't be upgraded? It's ridiculous. So, if I could give you guys any advice, what games we got tonight? What's the Champions League games tonight? Tonight, Juventus, Villarreal, Lille, Chelsea. Are there any cards from those teams that aren't live cards? That are no longer live cards? Let's have a little look. Road to the knockouts. Europa League live. Champions League live. So Werner's won, but he's too expensive to really rock that with. Danjuma might be a shout tonight. Danjuma might be one. Evening stream, yes, Odd. Danjuma might be one. 31k at the moment. I'd be interested in looking at him tonight if I were you guys. Because if they win, he's going to boost. And it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Danjuma's the one I'd look at if I were you guys. If Villarreal do get a result against Juve tonight. He's been as low as 24. To be fair, he's already up. He's been as low as 24. He's already up. But he could get even higher. Like, it's ridiculous. Werner's too expensive, that's the problem. Yeah, throw one up in price, yep. Bought 200 Prem Silvers at 1,700, you can't really go wrong. They're all right, Luke, yeah. Boateng signed for Leon, which one? Jerome you on about? Yeah, NBA I just find, I've always found it. Yo, Symphy. JS18, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Catalyst at 300 at the moment, will they go up? I'm not psychic. I don't know what they were on the console you're on, mate. Yeah, hold informs a little bit longer, Daniel. Hold just see it out till Thursday. See it out till Thursday. That's my advice. See it out till Thursday, 6 PM. Yeah, James, Danjuma is one, yeah. Amazing advice you give the community, trying to learn how the market works. I'm from Mexico. How you doing, Alberto? Welcome in. Welcome in, mate. Hello from the UK, dude. What's the aggregate score? 1-1. 1-1. Danjuma's playing for Bournemouth. No. No, last time I know that, but it's because he's not a very good card. That's the problem. It's because he's not a very good card. 2 seconds. Enough. No more. 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 Eat now. Both of you eat. Stay. You back. The postman arrived. JS19, I knew you meant for that way. Dogs. Yeah, Daniel, I just see it out till Thursday at this point. That'd be my advice. See it out till Thursday. You've come this far, you may as well hold on to it. Okay, now I'm really leaving. Have a great day. Chat, kids, I talk some blueberries. I've said this before, they love them. If you've got dogs, offer them some blueberries, right? You've got to squeeze one in their mouth first and get the flavour for them or taste for them. Then they go mad for them. They go absolutely mad for them. Martin, I think it's probably too late for the informs now. You might be able to get the informs tonight. You might be able to get some informs tonight because the new ones come out. But I would be a little bit cautious that they are slowly rising. Not to the level that any of us that invested in them are happy with, but they are slowly rising. So I'll be a little bit mindful of that. So it all depends on if you can look at their graphs and see, like, for example, Insigne, when I bought Insigne, he was way more expensive. Like, way more expensive than he is. And he's dropped since then. So, EA were like, oh, everyone wants to make coins, do they? Nope, we're not going to acquire any team of the weeks in anything. Just absolutely screwed everyone over. I don't want another February flashback. We've had enough of this stuff. It's the same players all the time. Appreciate the advice in the last video last week to use the Fendix extra filter for that. Yeah, on PS it makes it it breaks it down nicely for you guys. Rebels to 28. $27. 27. 28's alright, to be fair. 27, 28. On PlayStation, I want them at 27 and below. Xbox 28 should be fine. I've already answered that, Luke, and said yes. Mbappe, how many people do you think are going to do that Mbappe SBC? That's the problem. There aren't that many people sitting there chilling on Mbappe start level coins. Xbox guys. Anchors at 400, 300 coins. Buy them all. Buy all of these. Anything 500 coins and below anchor-wise, buy. Every single thing here, buy. You cannot go wrong. It's guaranteed profit. Buy every single one of these up. I paid 400 for mine yesterday and I was more than happy with that. It's alright, Nick. Has anyone seen this? If you buy Falcao, he automatically gets quick sold. So if you buy Falcao on this game, he automatically gets quick sold. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's exactly the point. He's so expensive. What do I think per month at Mbappe's price? 1.5 to 2 million? It depends. If you think about it this way, right? Let's look at Mbappe's special cards, yeah? So you've got his inform, which is 1.7 million. His headliner, which is 3.3 million. His team of the year, which is what, 4 million now. They've got to find somewhere in between these sort of prices, basically. So, actually, so his 83 is 1.5 million. 1.5 to 2 million. I'm pretty comfortable at 1.5 to 2 million. Some people do him because he's just Mbappe. Yep, I agree. MDS, I agree. Everyone that did that pick should have been upgraded. Should have been given a free one. Higher than that, surely 2+. I think they'll tend to match it up to his 93. Morning, Lewis. The thumbnail for today, by the way, is similar to this thing, trading to 1 million. Just change it all up a little bit. No worries, Charlie. What happened? How'd they get hacked? I mean, that sounds like a really stupid question because you're not going to know how they got hacked, but you know what I mean, as in... I've heard Charisma's amazing. But I've said this a few times now. What this promo has massively lacked is a big boy card that you can grind towards. It's massively lacked that. Like an absolute monster. Someone like... I'm trying to think of someone you could really go for here, but like a sort of Dybala-ish level card that is like a 1 million coin SBC that you can grind towards. That's what this promo has missed. Yeah, I don't like Yedder much. I'm not a massive fan. If I can grind Mbappe, I will do it. But I'm not a massive fan of Yedder either this year. I don't think he's good. Bro, can you... No, I need to like English. I don't know what you're saying. I'm assuming that's Turkish, but it might not be. Yeah, and Hawks as well, Lucas. Could have had flashback Renato from last year. Yeah, exactly. It's just... There's just something missing. That's the problem. Well done, people. Wrong one, even. You guys better have done it. Good. Smart people. Anything in that price and below, 500 coins and below is a buy. Just leave them in your club, they'll eventually go up in price. Like maybe 5. My problem with Yedder is the pace this year. Because they banged up the effectiveness of the pace and defenders, Yedder's just a lot less effective in terms of... He can't really get away. He can't really get away from players. And that's the problem. Lucas, I don't mind you asking questions, but the thing is, there's like 65 people in here. I've got to spread the answers and they're talking around everyone. Put on two-factor authentication, Charlie. Leon, always be PM League SBC if you can. That's the best way to do it. The mid R9 was only talked about. That was EA's finding a way to find out who was leaking the content. They would leak that to one person, leak something else to one person, leak something else to one person, and then when they got out, they'd known who it was that was leaking the content. It was a smart play by you. A really smart play. Yeah, everyone, I agree. I agree. We needed a big boy card. Oh yeah. Next Mbappe, fine. This is Sean's team. This is what I've done, basically. I've been training and whatnot for him over time and grinding up for him over time. This is his team. Absolutely ridiculous. NDS, I'll do it at 6 PM. If they come in, I'll buy them at 6 PM. It's always a risk to do it that way. Ripley is no more, Lucas. I walked away from the club because they were too resistant to change. They didn't want to change, so I walked away yesterday. I agree, Ron. They've calmed down on them anyway. I'd like to step back from Ripley because I don't agree with the direction the club's gone in. At all. You can't write him. You cannot bid. You can't stop it. People say that you can do, like, open up a bronze pack and that makes a difference, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. The PM, was you in the Prime Michael Moments one? His new card. This one. This card looks unbelievable. This is like one of the best cards in the game. Look at that card. Unbelievable. 3-star, 4-star, high work rates. Great pace, brilliant, like well-rounded shooting, unbelievable passing. Really well-rounded dribbling. Like infinitely usable dribbling. Fantastic defending. It's an unbelievable card. Unbelievable card. The one that I think is really, really underrated cost-wise is Seedorf. I think people don't realize how beastly this card is in game. Like, Seedorf's always mad in game. This card's beastly. This card's a fantastic card. Oh yeah, I genuinely think that Schweinsteiger is one of the best midfielders in the game. Dybala's the one that I wanted. I wanted to get Dybala into the club to start on my team, right? But I have no idea. I have no idea how I fit him into a team. I have no idea how I fit him into a team. And then there was Nedved, who I was a massive fan of. So I didn't buy him the other day when he was like 1.2 million. Look how much far down he's gone. Great pace, brilliant shooting, fantastic passing, really nice well-rounded dribbling. Okay defensive stats as well. Good physical stats, great stam. Superb card. What did I do with PFC? Ran the club. Chief executive. Played against him, he was godly. Who? Schweinsteiger. Oh, Dybala. Yeah, Dybala, I'm going all over. I'm all over that card. The Serie A is the one that's let me down. All the leagues we bought yesterday, Serie A's let me down. Push-cast moments. Oh, mate, he looks ridiculous. Got Messi, Argent there. Don't really like Messi. But Dybala looks mad. Dybala does look mad. Makaleli as well. I'd argue this card looks better than pretty much every CDM on the game. Look how usable that card is. Pace is good. Long range shooting's good, but don't worry about that. Passing's solid. Dribbling fantastic. He'd feel amazing on the ball. Amazing defensive stats and fantastic physicals. That is a CDM and a half. For 1.2 million, probably even less than that. Moments Larson. Wait, what's the Celtic? He is good this year, though. They're all usable. They've made a lot of them usable. Hold out till Thursday, Dub. If you've done it up to now, hold out for now. SCM was the one I was going to look at. Like, great pace, good long shots, good passing, solid dribbling without being good as Makalele's, fantastic defence and fantastic physicals. Like, I'm straight up saying it, these cards are better this year to buy than Vieira. I've used Vieira and I love him, but I wouldn't justify 3 million on this card when those ones exist. He's an absolute tank, Vieira. His legs are like spaghetti, but he is not 1.8 million coins better than those two cards at all. There's no way. Nowhere near enough. If they do, Daniel, that's the problem, waiting for it. I've heard Petit's meant to be amazing. When I looked at his card, I thought he looked quite average. I'm not gonna lie, he looks a bit average. But he's meant to be mad. 6'1", high. Good pace, really decent shooting. Nice passing. Dribbling's okay on him. Good defensive stats and really good physicals. Yeah, Socrates looks mad. Yeah, Nakata. Have you seen Nakata? If you guys are looking for a random cam for your team, this card is very, very good. Like, very, very good. Good pace. Really good passing. Decent shooting. Like, really nice well-rounded dribbling. Great reactions and composure. Great stam. It's a superb card to link your team up. Like, a really, really good card to link your team up. I'm a Ronaldo fanboy. CR7 is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. They better drop some moments like SBCs. It's taking way too long for this shit to get started. I've heard that Blanc's alright. A lot of the time with the people that say, oh, Blanc's amazing, it tends to be people that have got that card that are just like, oh, he's amazing, but he's actually not. It's like a lot of people trying to convince me that Desai was a good value SBC and he just wasn't. Simple as that. Inform-wise more, hopefully it's a Thursday, mate. Hopefully it's a Thursday. Let's have a look at these moments icons. I'll have a look at them. Where's the value in these moments? So Garrincha moments being 2.2 million seems amazing to me. Baggio. $900k on this card, alright? That is not a 900k card. What a card. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Great pace for a cam. Really good shooting, like finishing fantastic. Shot power a little low, I give you that. Great passing, like superb passing. Really well-rounded dribbling. Good stamina without being incredible, like it's okay. It's a good card. It's a really, really good card. Van Basten at 850k. Pace is like mid-tier. Shooting's as good as it gets. Passing, range, and striker don't really matter. Dribbling well-rounded. Agility matters a little low, but you can bang that up relatively easily. Get an engine on him. Like, some of these cards are mad. Beckham at 1.2 million is mad. The only card that I don't like they didn't bump up enough with his shooting was Giggs. Giggs can shoot. Figo. Yeah, I heard what Simeone said. Simeone's too quick to talk. He's been bang average at Atletico Madrid for a fair few years now. He's too quick to talk. Mr. Anti-Football. Figo looks great. Great pace, great shooting, great passing, great dribbling. That is a mad card. That is an unreal card. For 900k, that is ridiculous. That's sensational. for 900k. I love that playboy, that's mad. Do I like Rice? I love him. Declan Rice is my favourite CDM I've used this year. That Figo card is mad. Even Nesta, look at the bang up they gave. Like Nesta's glow up is insane. 81 pace makes him fully usable. Great reactions on him. Unbelievable defensive stats. Superb physicals, low stand, but he's a centre back, so it doesn't really matter too much. Storage 1.9 million is good. Bergkamp with the 5-star weak foot. Like, I like that they just gave these random cards a boost. Like, for those of you that haven't got many coins, and you're thinking, right, I want to play with a Moments icon. Like, I really want to play Moments icon. Look at Trezeguet. Like, 350k? Pace is solid enough. Unbelievable shooting. Decent dribbling without being incredible. Good stamina, good head and accuracy. Like, you would never have this normally. They're all so usable and so hadgy. Like, bit of a slap in the face to anyone that did his other card, but 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, medium low, but good pace, superb shooting, unreal passing, nothing below 90 rated stat, dribbling fantastic and well rounded, stamina's a little low but still good. Baresi moments, cross platform. There's talk about it being that. Baresi, like fully. This card's fully usable. Baresi's, I don't get why they made PO so unusable though. Yeah, Blanc's got the 83 pace on him. He looks good with 83 pace on him. Hierro. Pace. Can pass. Even got decent long shots on this card. Decent dribbling. Unbelievable defending. Fantastic physicals. What a card. There's so many mad cards. So much more you can do with these players and these teams now. The only thing that's really angered me is what they've done to Owen. Last year they banged up his agility balance. So his 5-star weak foot. But his agility balance isn't what it was. Now his body type means that shouldn't matter. But it's annoyed me what they've done with that. But there's so many usable cards. Cliver, if you're going to go the little and large route, because that's how it's worked this year. Big and little. Cliver is 600k with 5-star weak foot on this card. 4-star, 5-star, high-low. Pace is good. Shooting is unreal. Passing is well-rounded for a striker. Good dribbling. The composure being a little low is a bit iffy on him. But little and large for him. Nothing wrong with that at all. Rush, 5-star weak foot as well. £600k on this card. Good pace, superb shooting. Passing's okay, but he's a striker again. Well-rounded dribbling with great reactions and composure. Great stand, decent strength, jumping, head and accuracy. Unreal card. For 600 and something K. Unbelievable. There's so much there for people that want to build different types of squads and change it up a little bit. Nah, stay at 500, Daniel. Stay at 500. Ballon d'Or winning Michael Owen. To be fair, remember how good Michael Owen was as a youngster? He was unbelievable. Give me 2 seconds to go take a little bit of medication. Feeling a little bit unwell, a little bit sick. Welcome back, Jason. So I just got to check all of the messages. Do. I think we're good. What's Kante's the best one? Everyone says that Kante's the best CDM this year. Didn't Keane get a massive glow up as well? Yeah, he did. Keane got a massive glow up. You'd like the pace split to be a bit more even in all fairness, but Shadow's fine on him. Keane got a glow up too. Show my team. This isn't my team, it's my brother's team. My team's better than this. This is my brother's team at the moment. This is what I've traded for him. This is what I've done all this on his account. This is like a second account for me, basically. Yo, Michael, I'm good, mate. How are you, dude? Dun 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 dun. What player do people hate playing against? It's a difficult one. Probably Mbappe for me. Because the way they've done him, he just basically bounces off of you. And they've not coded that player right, put it that way. Mbappe's probably one for me and I'm just like, ugh. That's one that I just don't like at all. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Did the mid-prime pick for second time, which was a mid-Socrates, mid-Schmeichel and prime block, bit spoiling? Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that. Push cash to me, guy destroys you every time. The, I talked about it. I believe this is the best striker in the game. Now, I believe this is the best striker in the game this year. I don't even know what you say to that card. 5-star, 4-star. Great pace. Basically perfect shooting. Almost perfect passing. Perfect dribbling. Unbelievable stamina, good strength. Like, I don't even know what you'd say about that card. It's just ridiculous. It's genuinely ridiculous. For that card to exist, it's ridiculous. I know everyone says about Pele and whatnot, and I'm like, cool, in R9, there's still not that card in my opinion. No, Pele, great pace, like basically perfect shooting, almost perfect passing, almost perfect dribbling, but I think Puskás beats him a little bit on that one. And Puskás got the 5. Oh, actually, Pele, I didn't know Pele got the 5-star skills. I mean, quite even then. And then you've got R9. 5-star, 5-star, medium, unreal pace, like basically perfect shooting, good passing without being perfect, like very, very good dribbling but balanced a little low. I'd argue that both Puskás and Pele are better than that card. I'd argue that Puskás and Pele are both better than that R9. People won't like it, but it's just a fact in my opinion. Just a fact in my opinion. Put push catch now, nothing else helps. Imagine. I haven't done my 85 plus yet, Michael, remember, because my other account's on the signs at the moment. Fusion 3 using Rice and Schwein stacking together, all help but lose when 10 no strict situation 3 to 4 juggling. I'm really, after you said this, I'm really tempted to try this card. Put Rice at CDM. Put Rice at CDM and try this card box to box. Like Rice, discard and Bellingham, imagine. Imagine. Like, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Bellingham's still my favourite box to box I've used this year. Try and find his birthday, there it is. This is still my favourite card I've used this year, basically, for midfielder. Like, unbelievable pace. Superb shooting. Really good passing. Dribbling is fantastic. Defending's like mad as well. Physicals are fantastic. Like, it's an unbelievable card. Striker's good pass is massive for me. I agree. Is Maradona good this year? His moments has been given a massive glow up as well. Didn't they get 4-star weak foot? 5-star skill was 4-star weak foot. High, medium, left footed. Unbelievable pace. Unbelievable shooting. Like, superb passing on a striker. Because that's probably what I'd use to be wasted cam in my opinion. Dribbling basically perfect. Stamina's the only letdown on him. I don't really know why they haven't got up to like 85. It would have made sense. Like new Sancho card, I was talking about this all day, but his shot power again, like Baggio. His shot power lets him down. And I feel like every now and then they do this. They go, here's a big pump on this card, but here's something to make them quite unusable. Like, good, like, great pace, in fact. Good shooting in terms of the finishing being high, and he's got the 5-star, 5-star. Passing's okay, but short pass is good, so that's what matters. Dribbling's fantastic, stamina's great, but the 82 shot power, it's a problem. You'll be charging that bar for a long, long time just to get a shot off. I use Rice and Schwein so I get CM, Kane Cam, Sterling and Martial at top, Messi Gold, best of superstar, weren't one to me, Schwein let change your team, which wasn't shit anyway. Just, he does look mad. He does look mad. I just can never work out if I like look at him or Nedved more. I think Nedved's more of an attacking option. I think this card's more of an attacking option. But you can't, like, you put a shadow on that card. It does make it a really, really good box to box. Paqueta looks mad as well. But this card looks absolutely ridiculous too. 5-star, 5-star, great pace. Superb shooting, brilliant passing. Brilliant well-rounded dribbling. Defensive stats aren't perfect, but you bang a shadow on that card, which is what you stick on it. It's a beautiful card. So sad you're able to afford a card like Maradona. If you traded, you would. Mate, we've got people on the website that literally buy those cards weekly. We've got people on foot trading that literally buy those cards weekly. Anyone hasn't done it yet, you can set up a free account as well. They've got guides that you can read that teach you how to trade. The prices are the buy and sell prices cost you £10 a month. But it's an unbelievable place to trade. We've got people that buy those cards weekly. Like, someone will turn around and say, like, they'll go to me, oh, I'm going to trade, I'm going to buy a card. And I say, who are you going to buy? They go, I'm going to trade to Cruyff. And they go and trade to Cruyff. And at the end of the week, they DM me, say, look, I told you I'd get Cruyff. It's mad. Fakir's card looks very, very good. Did Fakir get 5-star week for it? Or 5-star skills? Five-star, 4-star. Great pace. Really, really good shooting. Well-rounded passing. Probably want a long pass a little bit higher. Great dribbling. Makes him, he's more than usable. Reaction's a little low, though. Stamp, strength, progression. Very, very good. It's a good card. Really good card. W website, you know you'd love to see it. Mate, Martin, on the website, you turn 850k into 5 million in like a week, mate. Genuinely. Genuinely, you can turn that in a week. No exaggeration at all. But you like doing SBCs. I'll do this player SBC if he's going to improve my team. If I think the player's going to improve my team, I'll do his SBC. But he has to be definitely going to improve my team. For me to do him. Like, Declan Rice was a no-brainer. In my opinion, he's probably the best CDM on the game. He's sat outside maybe with icon moments. This guy can go, he's annoying me. He's been here for days. And again, he's been here for days. Go away. You've been here for days. So you can go, you can go. To try and clear this all up, man. Let me clear out all these bronzes from the other day when I was trading with these. Compare Rice icon with CDM is actually better. Exactly. Honestly, he's unbelievable. I've used him as well. Like he is unbelievably good. He's an absolute tank. He's massive as well. Varane cost you 600k though. I did Varane, but Varane. Reason why most people did Varane was because he was endgame. Varane is endgame. There's no debate about that. Look, some of these cards just aren't selling. Like, we're getting very good profit on some cards, but on other cards it's just like, what is that? That's why I say spread your bets. Could done 20 minutes if you could be exactly that. Like, I guarantee you, if you subscribe to the website, you will make millions. We don't put it lightly, we don't say it lightly, you will make millions of coins. And that's a guarantee. So long as you're willing to learn, you'll make millions. Once you work the website, I can easily make him really make piss easy. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Surely the investments on the site won't work. They want to invest in cause their investment. No, works perfectly. And you know how many site subscribers are here? How many of you guys do my investments on the website? And how many times has it not worked? Those who don't invest in the stuff that I put on the site each week. Mate, these dogs. If you've done that to nick his bed, Georgie, you're in big trouble, mate. If you've done that to nick his bed, you're in trouble. You don't do that. You don't do that. So in the hallway, we've got a dog bed, and we've got some blankets and what the dogs lay on. George hates laying on blankets, and Monty usually gets to bed before Georgie. So Georgie's taken to barking at the door So Monty thinks there's someone there. When Monty runs to the door, Georgie nicks his bed. Not very good trading. Investor tweets can still make it to a good website. Random, I promise you, mate, you'll make millions. The thing about the website is it's not just a website. You've got a whole Discord area that's for you guys where we've got mods that we pay. We pay mods, we pay traders to help you guys trade. So when it ever happens, simply, I've never lost coins using the website. We're the best at what we do. There's no one better than us. I'm not trying to be a dick, but there is no one better than us. So when something goes wrong, you're like, damn, this has happened. You've got all of us there, me and Dan are there as well, to say this is what you need to do and this is why it's happened. Maybe 1 out of every 40 investments you lose. There you go. I'll take those stats. I will take 1 out of every 40 that doesn't come through. I will take that all day long. James says, website tier 3, I think I failed once with investments. That's your own fault. Took a punt on something a little bit higher than you should. But even if you failed once with one of my investments, I don't mind that. I don't mind taking in tips and when to trade for cards. No. The website does a lot more than that, bro. The website does a lot more than that. A lot more than that. So this is the website. So £10 a month for tier 1. You've got the buying and selling prices for every piece of fodder on this game. Buying and selling prices for every special card on the game. Buying and selling prices for every icon on the game. Buying and selling prices for every single silver filter on the game. And a handwritten guide every week for me. A weekly trading guide and a club stock guide. These are updated every half an hour automatically. Everything's updated every half an hour. That's £10 you get for that. There's no one that can reach us in that. Tier 2, you get all of that. And you then get live sniping filters and fluctuations. What this does, right? If you go into in this area, it live tracks the market. So it tells you when the card's up or down. It'll load in a second, it's just because my stream's on it's running slowly. But it live tracks the market. And you basically click on the price trend here. And it'll bring it down. It'll tell you every single card that is down from where it was. And tells you to go and buy them, basically. So that's that. So that's £15 a month. And then tier 3 is everything there. And then in the Discord, there's a bot. And it pings you every time there's a deal. It just keeps running throughout the whole, for 24 hours a day, it runs and says, go buy this card, go buy this card, go buy this card. The site does way more than just, here's some investments. No Patreon or anything can get anywhere near what we do. We're powered by Footwiz. Yeah, play, but you've got people to answer questions. That's the whole point. You've got everyone in the Discord. Everyone in the Discord answers the questions as much as we possibly can. We sit there and say, this is what you're doing, this is why you're doing it. This is what's happened if something goes wrong, this is what you've done wrong. That's the whole point of it. It's not just to spoon feed people. But even when we do it on the website, the weekly trading guide explains why I've written what I've written. So the weekly trading guide literally says, go and buy these cards because this reason. It's next level, and we don't. When we say this stuff about how you'll do well on it, we know it. It's been for years. We've had this going for 2 years now, and it's the #1 out there. We wouldn't be using Footwiz if we weren't. Can vouch 100%, mate. Awesome tips. No community feeding for casuals or not. Major League Trading changed 100%. I've spent one in the game since joining. Has around 3 million from 50k. There you go. Ron started at 50k. He's now got 3 million. Because it's not just the site you're buying the help and support of a community. You're supporting the content that we bring out. You're essentially around everyone. It's an amazing, amazing place to trade. You get to know a lot of people. You actually should trade doubles. Exactly. And if you're willing to learn, it's easy. If you're willing to learn and you want to learn, it is easy as anything to do. To whoever's asking, I was on Patreon with decent coins, but they mainly did investments. Didn't focus on helping you to get to the point you can invest in said cards on a regular until foot trading. There you go. There was someone I remember who never knew how to trade icons, and I was there when Fuzz and a couple of others helped him, and he made real life money for sending accounts for coins. Yeah, it was Greg. Greg didn't know how to trade at all. We took him through it, and then he realised he could use the site, pay. I think he was paying 50 to tier 2. I think. He still does it. He pays £50 a month for the site, sets up multiple accounts and sells the coins. He's made millions from using the site. I don't care what he does with his coins once he makes them. Ain't my business. So he makes profit from the site. He's a smart guy when you think about it. He's like, well, I could buy the site, which is perfect, and then I'll make money from it. Haven't failed ever on club stock investments, 100% success rate. I love that. For context, I've made in Australia spend thousands of points. My team pistols all over here. Transfer profit dwarfs is. There you go. Still had a little bit of a hard time understanding when to sell cards on the site. I mean, all you got to do then, Martin, is ask. That's what you really got to do, mate. With what type of silver cards? I trade with League SBC silvers, mate. That's what I work with. Always League SBC silvers. Alan Shearer's got 2-star week skill moves. I know he was a skillful player ever, but bless him. Poor guy. 2-star. Roy Keane 2-star as well. Van Persie looks really good too. Wow, Vidic looks mental. Whoa. Great pace. Good dribbling, it's well rounded. Unbelievable defending, unbelievable physicals. Holy. This is the one I said the other day looked mad. Zola looks absolutely ridiculous. I think it's the stam that's a little bit low. Yeah, his stam's a bit low, but pace great, shooting great, passing great, dribbling great. For less than $1 million, that's a great card. This is a terrible song. Is there Discord? No, Discord comes with everyone. Anyone can join the Discord, it's completely free. So the Discord has got, essentially this, let me just get it up for anyone now. Anyone wants to join it. How do I invite? I always forget to invite. Invite people, there we go. Copy. Copy. So Discord's always free. The Discord's always free. It'll never cost a single penny. I'm not sure paying for a tier sub. That's fine, man, Junkie. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing with that at all. That's why the videos are there. It's why the videos and stuff are there for people that don't want it, or can't afford it, or don't want to pay for it. That's why I literally do what I do. The people that sub are the reason why you guys can get free tips and stuff like that. Because it enables me to do it full time. Yeah, we got finished mid, didn't we? Earlier in the year. I think that was a bit short-sighted for me, eh? Because someone like a Vidic, like, moments would have been an SBC that I think a lot of people would have been like, yep, cool, I'm over that. You have a really good community is what I'm noticing. It's because we care about them and they care about us. The whole point is to take sort of pride in it. So Sympathy, for example, he's technically JS19, he's from Australia, and he supports West Ham. Ross is a Celtic fan, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he is. Matt Porteous is a Northampton fan. Martin's from the Netherlands. Trying to think of more people that I know relatively quite well. Dave's a West Ham fan, he's one of my mods though, so I should know that as a United fan. Like, I try and get to know the people that are in the community. I try my hardest to. I'm not going to be able to know everyone. The more people come in, the more that the more they come in, the more I get to know everyone. But we stream twice a day on YouTube and on Twitch. But it's massively appreciated, bro. It's appreciated. Let's see this quickly. Your instant replay. Random Junkie, there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think you're the only Palace fan. Don't you pay for them though as well, Camsify? That's why you pay for the academy. I know you said your ankle. You hurt your ankle a little while ago, if I remember. No, but Random Junkie, don't let anyone tell you should subscribe to the site. The point is, like, what we do at the site is well worth the money. But no one should tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your money at all. And if you're willing to grind yourself to get to the coin title on FIFA, then power to you, bro. Is BPM method grinding 81 plus pick? No, in my opinion, trading. My opinion, your best way of doing it is trading. Because of the sheer amount of rares you need, I would just trade and use my profit on that, personally. And you guys know I'm such a massive advocate of BPM into it, but I can't justify it on this one. That I'm invincible. Dun, 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 dun. Just going to hold on to what I thought. Love that. Love that. Easy. Yeah, I think Daniel's got it right. It's easy to make hundreds of K in this game if you want to make them. Anyone that wants to work hard can make hundreds of K in this game. It's definite. If you want to make millions, that's where the website comes in. Invincible, nobody can bring me down. It is really wrong. Really wrong. It's really wrong that EA have not. Yeah, they've not compensated everyone for those picks. I don't like that. Welcome in, Random Junkie. Welcome in, mate. Your guys made me thousands of coins. GG, love that, love people, mate. I love that. Have around 3 million coins. What making best trade method to use? Special cards, probably. Special cards are pretty effective this year. You make a lot from special card trading with that sort of budget. A lot. You played for Academy, but you moved to Ascot and chose to follow your playing passion making music. Love that, bro. Wait, so you playing for Ascot now? I love both those things. That's awesome. Listen, people in there will help you. People help you as much as they possibly can. You're going to get a lot of people being like, subscribe to the site because I do it and it's great. You're going to get that from people in there, I can't lie. But you'll get a lot of people also being like, even if you can't, let me help you. Mate, we've done bits with these silvers. We've still got so many left to sell. And we're still unassigned. I don't think so. Why do you understand, Ron, that they didn't compensate everyone? You tell me why, and I'll sort of see if I can get on board with it. I like that Camsify, that's awesome. Chase the things that make you happy, dude. I love that. Absolutely love that. And if football wasn't doing that to the level that music was, then so be it. Prem silvers go down today, you think? Well, it depends if you get supply of them. If you get supply of them, then yes. If you don't get supply of them, then no. If we don't get supply, then they just keep going up. Sean got 1 weekend, by the way, Sean got 1 weekend league win this weekend and got 93 KDB. It was ridiculous. Can't trade special cards, it just doesn't work for me, then you're doing it wrong. That sounds harsh to say it like that, but that's just a fact, you're doing it wrong then. So because you see the standard set, you're entitled to compensation? Yeah, of course you are. No. But because you set the standard set of middle prime, you get picked middle prime, you pay for receive that standard set. So each card has a set percentage of the chance it will come up in that pack. It isn't randomized like you think it is. So let's say you've got a pick, you've got maybe like a 10% chance of getting one of like Nesta, Baresi, whatever it is, and you've got a 0.5% chance of getting like R9 or whatever it is there, yeah? When you add a whole bunch of moments into that, it dilutes that further. It dilutes that even further. So it's not that you get what you're given, because you actually weren't given what you were given, and you weren't given a fair shot at it. Camsify, I'd love that, mate. That would be amazing. Like any way that we can get funding into a club is what matters. I've just seen a text message I've had, which is quite an interesting one. Any way we can get funding into the club is the most important part. That's about it. Making the club self-sufficient just doesn't rely upon one person to be bringing in stuff. It's about the club being self-sufficient, self-serving. If you didn't do the SBC, you shouldn't get a pick. If you did the SBC, you should have got one. Like if I didn't do it, like I don't deserve one. I didn't get it. So in my opinion, everybody should get a new pick. No matter who you were that did that SBC, you should get a new pick. I shouldn't get one. I didn't do it. I have no right to one of those picks at all. That's my opinion on it. I'd love that. I'd love that Camsify. That'd be absolutely amazing. Yeah, I don't like it, Junkie. I don't like it. I genuinely don't like that. It annoys me because you have been affected by it. I'm good, DVX. How are you, mate? You have been affected by it, and we don't know in great detail how much you've been affected by it, but my guess is more than they're letting on. Otherwise, they wouldn't be compensating like they are. That's my mentality. Alright, we've been live for nearly 2 hours, guys. We'll be live again tonight at 5:30. I've got 5 hours now of pure hard grind to get stuff sold and sort out so much stuff that I need to do outside of here. So I will be back tonight at 5:30 on Twitch. This video will be live at 5:15 PM, alright? And then we'll be back again tomorrow in the morning on this one, alright? So get over to Twitch. Link is down below if you want to get over there, alright? But I love you guys. Thank you to everything you do for me, as always. And I will see you later on, alright?